All right, so I want to work with you on this topic. This is in Delta Math. It's called Interpret Linear Function Coefficients, and it's from a graph. So I've looked over the Delta Math, and it looks like some people are struggling with this particular topic, so I want to pay attention to it. Make sure you know what you're doing. So it says Jackson just lit a new candle and then let it burn all the way down to nothing. L is going to represent the length of the candle. So L equals length of candle. Write an equation for L and then state the y-intercept of the graph and determine its interpretation in the context of the problem. So that's what the words say, all right? L is the length of the candle. Now let's look at the graph. So once again, L is the length of the candle. Since L is the length of the candle, and this is L, then I would say L is the same as Y. L is the same as Y. And so we have this formula y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope, b is the y-intercept. But there's some other pieces of this equation that are really important, and one of them is that we know that y is equal to mx plus b, but they're not using y here, they're using L. So in this equation, instead of y equals mx plus b, I'm going to have L equals m, which is the slope. And down here, they don't use x. Recognize that they're using the letter t. So when I write my new equation, I'm going to substitute x and y, and instead of y, I'm going to write L. And instead of x, I'm going to write t, mt plus b. This is still the y-intercept, and this is still the slope. We haven't changed that. We're just using the letters L and T. L for length of the candle, T for the amount of time. So from here, it's just a regular equation. So I'm looking for the y-intercept, and the y-intercept seems to be here at this point. So the y-intercept is 7. And then I need to find the slope. And the slope is how much it changes from one point to the next. So from this point, it's not going up, it's not rising. Right? We look at slope. Is rise over run, but this one doesn't rise. So when it's going down, that's going to be negative. So I go down 1, and then I go over, right, I go down 1, so negative 1, and then I go to the right 2, 1, 2, and so this slope is equal to negative 1/2. So using this, I'm going to substitute in. So this is L equals m, which we know as a negative 1/2. So L equals negative 1/2. And I'm not using the letter x here, I'm using t. Negative 1/2 t plus b. Well, b is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 7 plus 7. And then the y-intercept here, we're going to put down as 7. So I'm going to type that in. So the y-intercept, so I place these in here. L is equal to negative 1/2 t plus 7. And the y-intercept of the function is 7. And then it's asking, it says the y-intercept of the function is 7, which represents, well, this represents length. So I want to look for the word length here. This is the number of hours until the candle burned fully. Well, that's not length, so that's not it. The price of the candle, they never mention the price of the candle. The original length of the new candle, that seems like that might be it. And then the number of inches of candle that burns per hour. Well, The hours is down here, and this is the length. So the y-intercept speaking about the length of the candle when 0 hours had, when it had burned for 0 hours. So when it had burned for 0 hours, that means the new candle. So it's going to be the original length of the new candle.